ろしくお願いしますね。先輩。
I don't know what that was. Sorry about that. I just want to take a deep breath. That's my audio check. Alright. I was experiencing frame delays already? Oh, awesome. Sick. Fucking sick. Hello everyone. I realize well the title's kind of wrong. I kind of want to change that, but can I do it on my phone? Or is that just not allowed? Hold on. I shouldn't say first, I said last time. Edit stream info. Oh, wait. Edit stream info. It has to say last time, because that's it. This is it, chat. After this, there's no more Fate Extra. Which, man. Man, oh man, is that gonna be something? This game's been with us for, what, how long now? This is the 25th stream, right? So, it's been with us for a good while now, this game. What a journey it's been, because I'm counting, obviously, like, sure I said 25, but let's also count the original, right? Which is, like, how many streams was the original? I still remember how long the original game was. Actually, I'm gonna check that. I can just do it on my phone, so it's fine. But yeah, all things must come to an end. And unfortunately, it is time for this one to end. 24 was the CCC playthrough. If I go and scroll down, extra was 17. So it's been there for a while. 5 months ago we started playing extra. Did like original. 5 months ago. Now we're here at the end. And we started this game only 3 months ago. Damn. God damn. Well. No more dilly-dallying. There we go. Kill a demon? Exactly. I'll read all this again. It's fine. This is... path that leads to the core. Nancy must have sent me out of the core and back here. I don't see Gilgamesh anywhere. Guess he had ended up somewhere else. I'm all alone. Gilgamesh isn't here. Sakura and people got absorbed by Kyoto. I'll probably reach the core again if I go down this path. But how am I going to take on Kyoto alone? Signal from Ronnie. Tells me that the student council room is in full operation. That's good, that's good. Leave the rest to me. Rest is in my hands. But Gilgamesh isn't here. I'm not strong enough on my own. She's right. On its uncharacteristic shouting snaps it back to reality. She said that she wants you to fight for Sakura and the others. Or for humanity, or for Haken and Gami. Damn. She's right. I know what I want. What's precious to me. I need to get it back ASAP. Thanks. I end the transmission. Can't muck about just because Gilgamesh isn't with me. This time, I will save Sakura. No, both those two. Let's go! Time to go! We're coming into contact with the mists. Haken Gami enters an out-of-body state. Consciousness gets rewired to an objective channel. These are someone else's memories. Just someone else's thoughts. These are past events, which transpire before my eyes as a vision. Down the Kyoto hole. Because of the time period, there were always 3 precepts within the Shingon Tachikawa school. One must not lay with women. One must not reject enlightenment. One may not steal from one's master a tool of their craft. One must not lay with women. This is fucked up. We're gonna have to stop them, clearly. They hate Yuri? I can't have this. Those who break any of these rules are labeled heretics and are expelled. There was once a girl who was born as the daughter of the head of Vajrayana Buddhism sect. Her name was Kyoto Sesshuin. The young girl, her beauty was likened to a heavenly flower, and who gazed upon her would fall in love at first sight. This is the Shingon Tochikawa Eighten School. It's a branch that splintered from the main school. It's proved fortunate, for it is the last surviving Tochikawa school in this age where magical energy has depleted. Hello! Hello, Serper. Hello, thank you for joining. No less well out, so it seems. It's horrible. A horrible thing. Why would they do this? Members of the sect had taken residence deep in the mountains. I'm losing my mind, huh? Now, why would we be doing that? You should probably keep your mind. It's better that way. Trust me. Microcosm formed out of their community. It preached of disconnecting from digital side and returning to nature. Damn, good stuff. It was carefully groomed to become the next sect head of this community. Oh, isn't that great? You've got to be kidding me. Reconnect. Thank you. And we're back. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I saw something pop up, so I didn't hit anything. So you didn't miss anything. You didn't miss anything, chat. Why did it disconnect, bro? What? I'm doing quite literally nothing but playing the game. Everything is closed. But she was arguably in a pitiful state. She was naturally frail. Even leaving her canopied bed proved difficult. Back. We are back for now, yes. The acolytes would whisper. Poor girl. As beautiful a flower she may be, she probably wouldn't even live to 14. All the acolytes ever did was lament outside her canopy. Poor girl, poor girl. That's all that makes the onlookers would ever repeat. They're no different from the flies buzzing about. That's what they were to this girl. It was in constant battles with illness.
彼らは私を救えない。彼らは何もできない。彼らは何もしてくれない。
Clearly.
彼らは人を救わない。
It feels you have to sneeze. But it's not coming out. Ugh. Okay. This was not resentment. Her conclusion was borderline enlightenment. That's the kind of creature humans are. Cesspools of ignorance. Paragons of purity spoken of in books had long since died out. Could it be that this world no longer has any beings worthy of the name human? Maybe the only person that can be called human is here, Kyoto? Reading these thoughts within herself, the girl awaited death. However, fate had not abandoned the girl. She had reached 14, her adolescence, and was on the brink of death. Acolyte had suggested, in jest, that she could experience spiritual unhacking. Through that, she learned of the outside world. A short-sighted the girl's father to cut her off from the world and keep her from digital meditation through the network. The girl's health quickly recovered as she learned of the voluminous world of the electronic sea. What was a terminal illness within her world was actually a very much treatable disease. All she had to do was step outside that world, and just to go back and forth. The girl's abilities as a spiritual hacker flourished, and the Eighten school began to slowly transform. crazy getting her modern medicine saved her. A crazy concept. I know, it sounds insane, but sometimes it is that it's just that simple. Medicine. Wow, amazing, right? She succeeded her conservative father and led the Tachikawa school towards its rightful, untamed glory. This must have been a fragment of Kyoto Session's memories. The young girl, she had never left her bed until she was 14. Silhouettes would assemble at a distance from her tent just to take peeks at her. Knew nothing more. She had been locked away, alive yet resigned to her fate to die and decay. Heresy, stay sick! Heretic monks, like what? Make it make sense, man. The vision that etched itself into my mind fades away. Oh. Well, Sam. Can't go that way, alright. Ready myself to witness another vision, I plunge into the mist. This corridor seems to exit within Kiara's memories, or exist within Kiara's memories, excuse me. An individual's memories are always subjective, but since Kiara has merged with the moon cell, the memories have taken objective perspective. One day, the girl told this to her father. He chided her as she chuckled. I can't. Give me a second. Becoming a Bodhisattva for what? You can then become a Tathagata? Our Aiden school doesn't subscribe to the 10 great precepts, but we share the view that women can attain enlightenment. To do so, there is a vow for women to seek to be reborn as men, but it violates the first precept of Tachikawa school. So you're sexist. She gracefully smiles back. You're right. It's funny, watched an anime out today where they talked a lot about sexism. It's funny that now we're doing it again. That's really funny. Her father was clueless as to his daughter's true motives. Clearly. That vow meant everything to the girl. Early on, she came to accept that her personal values differed greatly from others. Interesting perks. Yeah. It's certainly something, that whole thing. To sum her up, she was addicted to life. Despite being incapable of regarding the lives of others to be worth anything more than insects, she could only feel joy from the lives of others. Virtuous lives, unsurplus lives, beautiful lives, foul lives. Regardless of the denomination, she took pleasure in being the primary focus of their attention, serving as the object of their desires, and finally, by crushing her life underfoot, she would orgasm. So you're very self-obsessed, can tell that much. Naturally, the richer the life, the richer the flavor. The penchant of her sexual deviancy, and more relations were her bread and butter. She's undoubtedly a Bodhisattva. Excuse me. She made it her mission to become loyal by legions of people. Loved by legions of people. I can't read that. All the while, reveling in the betrayal of those people. She saw vice. She saw virtue. She saw murder. She saw extortion. Yet, despite seeing these things, she continued forgiving others. Looking at from Berserk? Yeah, let's... I think I'm ready. So thanks for joining, Angela.
虫が何をしたところで誰が罪を咎めましょうや。
In her mind, she was the only one who was human. Therefore, everything good from her perspective was virtue. Extortion, defamation, deceit, betrayal, all good deeds in her eyes, because they served to make her feel good, even murder. But she never considered them human to begin with. To her, no immorality was evil. Her spirit had already proven itself atypical of any human. Her methods pushed thousands to suicide. Of course, guilt never crossed her mind. Mistaking her defiance as a path to deliverance, people turned out in droves seeking salvation from her. But she was only human. Far from a real bodhisattva, she possessed an evil repugnant to human sensibilities. That's why her methods of seeking pleasure were so corrupt. A person who proved bland and unable to stimulate her 10 dopamine neurons no matter how she made them suffer was irredeemable, despicable, a loathsome enemy. Which is why I want to bid you caution. Never stand before this woman and purge your own desires. Never stand before this woman and deny life. If you have a wish, wish for a wonderful life. A beautiful life. The moment the culmination of your efforts are ruined is when she feels supreme pleasure. So never give in, basically. If you face Kiala, never give in. She runs up my spine. Let me back to reality. I seem to be Kiala Session's psyche. Part of that's terrifying. I understand just how disturbed she is. Kiala doesn't recognize other people as human. The tools to serve and who's satisfying her. Like that aren't even that rare. Every human being has that side to them. But what makes Kiara different isn't that her non-appearance isn't an act. She sincerely loves other people, deeply and passionately. When Kiara gives loves, it takes course over but one day. That love is so profound that it saves people from all suffering. That's what makes it so frightening. How could anyone possibly process that much love? How could you possibly offer so much love to people she sees only as tools? Hakunun? I don't know, bro. I really don't know. Oh, there's one more. Okay, I figured. You best of 3 and all that. There is an exceptional power from the beyond, which can make one from a union of two, and break down the boundaries of the self. Tachikawa Eitan's ultimate technique exists at the zenith of self-control, reasoning, and ethics. One can destroy their human shell, become one with the deities, and on one's own reach harmony with the highest universal principle, thus achieving enlightenment. This is the constant and final deliverance of the Eitan school. This is the teaching that the girl spread throughout the digital world. Simultaneously, she was battling with her religious group's policy against contact with the outside world. As if in prayer, she continued to teach people throughout the internet, and from within her canopy, the acolytes as well. She would do so kindly, patiently, and sincerely. Dedication swayed the conservative seniority of the group as well as even her father. But in 2 years, the group had transformed. Countless joined the group over the internet, bolstering the group's might to unprecedented levels. Everyone believed in the Eitan school's new beginning. Everyone adored her. The only one within the group who felt uneasy was the girl's father. There were many new members. Many were leaving as well. That was no problem. They're free to choose. But why does everyone who leaves end up dying? Death spread not just over the internet. They kept finding instances of suicide or disappearances within their mountain community. Their little kingdom of a religious group. 3 incidents in a year would have been a lot. But this year alone, there were already 20. He couldn't shake off the suspicion budding within himself. The girl's father kept at a thorough investigation. He finally found the cause. Flesh piled on flesh, like a heap of snakes. This site was none other than a hell that had gushed up from Hades. In the middle of the night, her father had peeked into his daughter's chamber. Her chamber had become a massive canopy, housing dozens of acolytes. Desires, and desires warmed about. In the middle sat his daughter. The acolytes swarmed her like ants. It was an erratic primary color kaleidoscope, a raging waterfall of sexual chaos. Aiden's school had been accused of being an immoral school. Sex conclaves do exist in various forms. However, his daughter's conclave fell under no known category. What is true is that every immoral school needs a fittingly demonic banquet. This ritual was no longer a union between two individuals. It was a union between many, a union between the dead. They are debauched and degraded by a lone, gorgeous priestess in white. There was no union here, merely an undirectional flow. Everyone's selfishness surged into her alone. Pretty as a flower, she smiled in the center of the scene. Despite his dread, Father returned to his senses and pushed past the men and women until he reached his daughter. He asked, "Why?" His daughter replied, "Because it feels good." He asked again, "Just for you?" She laughed. "Just for me. So it's fine." He glared. "Have you had enough now?" His daughter lamented. "Not at all."
父上、人間とは私だけがあればいいのです。他人と手を取り合って御仏と一体化するなどがそもそもの間違い。人間はただ楽しければよいのです。その果てに下脱への道は現れましょう。
Voice of a manifested bodhisattva echoed from the lust-steeped tent. Father couldn't comprehend a single word his daughter was saying.
より多くの人間の快楽を踏み台にしたいのです。より多くの人間の受け皿になりたいのです。いかに語るまでもありません。私が人々の信仰の像になればよいのです。
Basically, become a god. His daughter announced that she wanted to become a god so she could attain the ultimate pleasure. Father realized that he must kill her. Ripe age of 70, he finally, for the first time, awakened to a truth. The reason why the game being as raunchy as it is important. Each in the secrets of the antennas of the game were represented. Fancy images, so it stands to reason that the final boss will be the most depraved one openly. True. I never had anything against the game's raunchiness. Like this game, the first game, I never had anything against it, because I assumed, like, it's for a reason. It's for a reason. And I mean, like, look at original Stay Night. That game's raunchy too. Like, any Fate game usually isn't without some raunchiness, because that's just Fate. That's just the way it is. Like with the mana transfer stuff in Stay Night or in Hollow Diraxa, like just the way it is. That's just a part of Fate. So I expected this, not this, but like going into extra, being told that games are raunchy, and like that's just the way it is. It's like exactly. It's like yeah. Like yeah, other Fate games like Seven Remnant, which obviously I haven't finished, but from what I can remember, which isn't a lot. That didn't have anything raunchy in it, but that's fine. That's a different kind of game, right? The different Fate stories. It doesn't need this stuff. This isn't something that's needed in Fate, but it is a part of it. It's very much so a staple of Fate. That you got. This is just how it is. And you gotta accept it. You gotta accept it. Just the way it is. Exactly, it's purposeful. It's always purposeful. But how weird it gets. However, he was unable to move his arms, hands, or even a finger. All his features were too pristine, too obscene. Or perhaps he wanted to indulge in her body more than anyone else. That's fucking weird, man. Yeah, except for Phantos, we don't worry about that one. Or any of the lens scenes. There are exceptions, obviously. Not for everyone, but it's not trying to please everyone. The game is earnest about what it wants to tell and how it's telling it. Exactly. 100%. I 100% agree. And the way it is telling it is really good. It's damn good. His daughter had said that immorality was good. Lunacy was exciting. In which case, wouldn't her father prove to be the ultimate offering to her? His daughter looked down. No. Her father's silently closed. Why? Nala kept shaking her head. No, no. Father's eyes turned bloodshot. Isn't it too late? Even says, nah, I ain't do that freak shit. I ain't do that freak incest shit, bro. What the fuck? Who do you think I am? Some freak? Even she knows, like, nah, listen, come on, that's fucking weird. Oh, never mind, he's just too skinny. He's too old, never mind. That's what I guess the gates of Hades, that and everything, like the OGC gets messed up thoughts, yeah. Obviously, yeah, sometimes, like, sure, like, Tsugime obviously has, like, bunch of stuff too, and that's kind of, it's a part of its identity. Some of it is that it's just for the sake of it, and it's very distasteful when you see that that's all it is. Like, the lens stuff is there just for the sake of it, and it's really bad. Flav Thanatos is there for the sake of it, just to be like, oh look, raunchy made content, don't you like that? It's like, no, not like this, bro. This is horrible. This is really bad. There's no meaning behind this. She giggled. Beneath her downcast eyes, her moistened lips curled into a siren smile. In the end, the father did not kill his daughter. He instead expelled her. Because you couldn't tap that? Damn. The reason was simple. She violated two precepts. One must not lay with women. One must not reject enlightenment. The exiled daughter apologized to her father and left. The next day, she finished up the rest of her business and left the religious group for good. You no longer had any living members. Discord within the ranks resulted in mass slaughter. A total of 60 people, including the group's founder, passed away in a single night. And thus the sole surviving girl left the place of her birth and upbringing. When she left, she took with her a tool her father used in ceremonies, a skull used for worship. Yeah, like, the fact that it's just because her dad was old and skinny, like, ugh, you fucking freak. Fucking weirdo. It said that the Shingen Tachikawa school has 3 precepts. Women must not lay with women. One must not reject enlightenment. And the final precept, one may not steal from one's master a tool of their craft. And she committed all fucking 3. This concludes the girl's chronicle. Now I know precisely what kind of opponent I'll be facing. The whole girl were on the way over to the near side of the moon, and events of the far side of the moon may just be the same story. In one, a wise man had populated battlefields out of his over concern for mankind's future. In the other, a saint seeks to destroy humanity out of excessive pursuit of her own desires. Excuse me? Knock on your door. Hakunon, excuse me, how do you know that first part? That's not happened. This version of you doesn't know this. How do you know that? You shouldn't know that part. Obviously, the player knows, but like, you shouldn't know that part. It's magic. I can't tell which one of them is good and which one is evil. They're both evil. The moon assigns equal values to certain things. Social evils versus the individual's happiness. Lofty wishes versus trifling wishes. I'm close to the core. Recall my wishes. My modest wish is to save not the world but Sakura. Such a future is unscriable. Unscriable? Yes, unscriable. Or too small a wish to pit against the avatar of selfishness. Moon Cell spoiler. They're both evil. No contest. Yeah, they're both evil. I have no doubt in my mind. I know what I want. My sole desire will crush Chaos Sessuin's desire. Right. Alright, chat, we fucking go. Here we go. Oh. Well, this place all cozy. Wow, there's flowers now. How nice. And pillars. Hi, Anderson. What's happened over here in the core? The blanket of malice that clung to this endless space is now entirely gone. Benevolent, selfless love pours continuously to fill the rift that was left. Black of hate... The what? The black of hatred? Okay, that's... obviously the color of hatred, but... the fact that it says... Okay. The black of hatred has become the pink of delight. There are clouds for the sky, flowers for the land, and joy for the people. This is Chaos Sessuin's world. Only she is liberated from her humanity in this paradise. This egomaniacal Sukhavati. Chad, is this here? This story will have a twist worth a damn in your eyes now? Maybe. I'm mad you stole my first kiss. I just remembered that. You fucking bastard, how could you? It's Kiara. Even she can perceive her surroundings despite of being inside that cocoon of light. As the pain in her voice is now gone. My Chargrain, all I can do is grit my teeth. This wouldn't be easy. Still, I had hoped that I could manage to get Sakura back, but now Kiara's transformed. Stole my like, bro, fucked up. True. I certainly believe he does hate this. I see. At least one, maybe. But he did say he just follows whatever he says anyway, because, you know, he's the servant, she's the master. Just follow the commands. Buddha this, Buddha that. Bro, you can't even summon Buddha, but twice could. Oh, this pink light again. What now? So why is the moon in the background? Oh. Oh. Naruhodo. Hi, Kyoto. She's... composite. Just like the alter egos, Chaos has the fused power of multiple goddesses. The human can transform themselves to this degree. Chaos Session's no human. She probably lost her humanity many years ago, in those mountains where she was born and raised. And she's a wraith. Using multicolored tranquility to melt down the souls of whoever she pleased. She consumed countless people. Long before she absorbed Sakura and Bibi, which she controlled the moon cell. Chaos Session lost her humanity. Oh, that's pretty bad. Nice background. I mean, I like your hair. I can say that. I like your hair. Still, what do I make of her? She's sinister yet seductive. Not being human certainly hasn't tarnished Kyoto's beauty. The face of a woman that steals the hearts of all who gaze upon her. I suddenly find myself tempted. Doesn't Chaos Session possess a legitimate womanly beauty because she's not human? I reason with such thoughts. Hakunon, stop being gay for 5 seconds, please. Frankly, same. Given how much you were screaming in pain, I thought you'd be a lot more grotesque than this. A harlot? Because that's what you are! The gesture seized my attention. I didn't get a chance to question her on if she's ever looked in the mirror. I burst with embarrassment. Because her body is lewd, yet has the face of a majestic angel. Unbelievable. I was dead set on fighting her, but all it took was one just to blank out my mind. Challenge impossible, right? Like, please. Hakunon, please lock the fuck in. The light term? Yeah, I'm right of those. Angel puts out her hand. I instantly screaming, don't. Her voice and gestures melt away my reason. I must do everything I have and more to stop myself. My trembling legs move me towards her. Hakunon, don't you take a single step forward! Consciousness is slowing. My soul is growing numb. I face opponents stronger than me more times than I can count. Just standing in front of some of them was enough to make me lose heart. But this woman is on another level. All she does is smile. That's all it takes. My body really is turning into slush. I'm good, man.
人類の滅亡でも何でも。だってその苦しみ、その叫びが私の官能になるのです。
Like, is it like, bro, like mass orgies? Jesus Christ, man. I don't want that.
あなたは私に生かされる。私はあなたに生かされる。それで良いではありませんか？
No! She speaks from the bottom of her heart loaded with love. What kind of person could look at a love so galactic and scare and decry it as evil? A sane individual! That's what makes Kiara demonic. No intelligent life, no being in possession of desire can resist her love.
醜悪、ここに極まったな殺生院。腐肉にたかる昼風情が善を語るとは万死絶景に値する。
You fucking tell him! Coming in!
そんな、あなたは確かに銀河の果てに飛ばしたのに。
Too bad! There's a reason he is the air!
宇宙であれ、一瞬で詰められる距離ではありません。光より早く飛んできたとでも。
Bro, it's faster than light! That's my goat. That's my goat right there. That's my king right there.
バカめ、我が宝物に光の船がないとでも思ったのか。
Oh, he used a ship? Of course he
俺
did.
はとてもめでるが、最新にも理解はある。果てに飛ばす術があるのなら、これに相当する宝具があるは人の。
It's common sense! Exactly, it's common sense!
地上すべての、いや、人類すべての原型を収めてこその英雄王よ。
Ew!
加えてこたびは宝物庫の鍵は外してある。我が契約者の魂をかけた一戦。
Hell
あら
yeah.
ゆる支援、出資は惜しまぬと思う。
He's everything you got. Welcome back, Gil. You almost came running after me. In that outfit. Some mythological mystic code we got so we could face BB.
目ざといではないか。この武装は原初の右に我が友と歯を競い合った武士の姿。
When he was fighting all... Again, I broke power skin before FGO? Yeah, I believe it. I'm against my friend. The Enkidu reference, let's go!
もはや王としての意向は示さぬ。単身でこの場に挑んだ貴様の勇姿に応え、その敵を打ち払うことのみに先進しよう。
No more king speak? We're just going to fucking kill him? Hell yeah.
我が鎖は神聖を縛る王の権能。この女相手にはふさわしかろう。存分に使うがいい、マスター。
Hell yeah. Got a grip on my sanity. Give us a chains, freed it. A deep breath and collect myself from my stupor. God, how pathetic of me. Almost happened would have been best without a fight.
間に合ったか。まさに真打ち登場だな。ギルガメッシ
Damn right.
ュ。余裕ではないか、キャスター。ここまでは貴様の筋書き通りのようだが、この先は白紙であろう。こうなった時の雑誌は手強いぞ。互いの戦力差なぞお構いなしだ。天に選ばれた者の補正を味わうがいい。
You much is right. I know what I must do. But how powerful transformation Kia's session undergoes, no matter what her intentions are, it all ends here. We're going to throw everything we got at her to take back Sakura and our future. Damn right. The heavens picked.
さあ、目論みが外れたぞ、キアラ。あのお嬢さんは、お前の色かにはたぶらか。
Oh, not oh, Anderson's loving this. He loves this comeback. They trying to talk some shit.
そのようですね。悲しいですが、これも因果。私をこの座に押し上げたあなたを消してしまうのは残念なの
I
です。
can't fucking believe this.
私がかつてそうであったものの記念ですから。ですが、こうも特別なあなたを使って
Actually, I thought for a second she was gonna absorb Anderson. I'm like, what? But I guess not. I thought that's what she meant, but I guess not.
私が神になるための最初の随記となっていただきましょう。
やはりその結論か。愚劣にして低俗、平凡にして滑稽。才持つ人間にはありがちな妄想よ。神になるだと？幼いにも程がある。愛を理由にしておきながら死を恐れ人を責めたいだけの女とはな。
いいえ、まだ理解が及んでいませんのね。
Oh, really? Do enlighten me.
神になるのは結果論です。私はただ自分の欲望に忠実なだけ。私は全ての人間に愛されたいのです。地上すべての人間の快楽の受け皿になりたいのです。まだ生きているすべての生き物の欲望のはけ口になりたいのです。
Which means...
そう。何万何億という人間を使って最大の快楽を得たいのです。
Yeah, we can't have that.
ほら、そのためには神になるしかないでしょ。
I don't blame Gilgamesh for having no words to return with. I know Kyo's session's past. I know that her words are the unadulterated truth. I also understand that she's the ugliest evil in all the world. This is the ultimate human lust. It's not that this saint longs to become a mighty god. She plainly stated that she's going to become a god purely so she can pleasure herself.
嬉しいわ。あなたは分かってくれたんですね。私がどのような生き物なのかを。過去を見せた甲斐がありました。ああ、私は本当にあなたを得難いと思っています。だからこそ、もう止められない。あなたの人生をこの手で台無しにしたくて仕方がないのです。その後で私は地上に降りましょう。多くの人間がそうしているように、私も個人の欲望にふけるのです。
Uh-huh. If she comes, recall that Bibi did what she did so that I could survive. Help someone else. Kyo's session is doing none of that. She consumes the lives of others only for her own pleasure. We can't let this screwy narcissist love make its way out of the moon.
いよいよ最終章だな。悪の権化として覚悟はいいかキアラ。
もとより私は私の思うままに善行を積み重ねる。善悪は計りがたく、この世が平等である限り平等の幸福など存在しない。故に私一人の愛でこの宇宙を満たしましょう。私一人の犠牲をもってあらゆる知恵を救いましょう。それでは皆々様、再度の日取りでございます。天上下脱なさいませ。
Fair final boss seems. I'm ready. Well, Kyoto, I refuse to be delivered. Oh my! Gilgamesh! Kiara and Anderson. Live or die by the sword!
好き嫌いはあれ、見事な返上だ、摂政医。
Oh.
欲望の果て、確かに見せてもらう。
She can already use her pet. What?
光栄です、英雄王。あなたは私を理解し、賛同してくださるの
Look, I
で
should
す。
see the text.
では、私に届かされた地上の王たちのように、私の愛を受け入れてくださいます。
The fuck? No.
いらん。そのようなものを食うのは犬だけだ。
Real.
女の化身よ。未来のない欲望は俺の趣味ではない。
Fucking real.
ここでボロクズのように散るがいい。
Only a dog would eat that slop. God, he's so real for that. Your slop bores me. Alright, we'll start first here with a very nice Ninnuda's ash oil. Oh. Womb reveal. Excuse me.
手入れは万全だ。
I'm scared the fact that she's called Heaven's Hole. That scares me.
王の財宝、その一端を見せてやる。
Oh, okay.
その首、なぜついている。目障りにも程がある。
Oh, okay.
自決しろとは言わん。俺が引導を渡してやる。
神というのも考えものですね。釣り合う相手がいないのですもの。
No. I'll just do... I'll do, the storm. That. Extra Hakuna paralleled Twice's philosophy due to her growth through the war, but unlike Twice, she knew that growth had no value at the cost of death. And here, Hakuna parallels Chaos, they're both people fighting for the ideal of logical love. Hakuna is fighting out love for an AI computer, and Chaos is fighting for a deprived love for her own narcissistic desires. Ooh, very nice. I like that. Good observation. That's a good observation. You. Yeah. Very good. Yeah. Something like this, I think. Be gentle. Nah, fuck you, bro.
俺が引導を渡してやる。仕方のないやつよ。脆いな。どうした？押されているぞ。入れてやる。
You're blocking a lot, lady. That scares me.
小悪め。本性を隠しきれんのか。気をつけろ。最低最悪のフォームが来るぞ。
Yeah, I'm just gonna block you from doing that. Brace yourself. I'm going to block. I am going to use the stun skill. I'm using the stun skill, man. I'm gonna be so real. I don't want to know. I do not want to know what the fuck her NP does. Listen, if I found out later because I wasn't prepared for it or couldn't stop it, fine. But frankly, I'm good. I just kill her. The NP's is Sui worth? Oh, brother, thank God I'm canceling it then, huh? Thank God. Alright, I'm gonna do one of these here. Oh! Oh no! Oh my. Ma'am, could you not do that to the planet? Oh. Well, it doesn't kill me at least, right? Oh no. That looks real. That looks bad. Oh. Mind blast. Well, GG's. Oh, GG's.
無情無我オーブ鮮度
我ながら怠惰を極めすぎ
There was quite literally nothing I could do.
好き嫌いはあれ見事な返上
There was quite literally nothing I could have done there.
欲望の果て確かに見せてもらったぞ
光栄です英雄をあなたは私を理解し賛同してくださるのですねでは
Underestimated? I was not underestimating, it's just I have the skill that literally stuns them if they're doing an NP or a normal skill. And yet it didn't stun them. So it was not about underestimating, it's just the thing didn't work. It stopped working. This is horrible. Why isn't it working?
脆いな切れ味を上げて
Oh!
神というのも考えものです釣り合う相手
Stun resistance? Bruh.
参ります
Piece of Kai. Huh?
身に染みるようです
ゲートオブバビロン
Fuck. Yeah, it's just not working now.
決しろとは言わん
Oh.
捉えましたわ
My NP! I need that! Motherfucker.
必死ですのね
小悪め本性を隠しきれんのか気をつけろ最低最悪のホームが来るぞ
You have got to be kidding. Bro. Why was I stunned?
怠惰を極めすぎたか
What? I had enough. It's 150. Excuse me?
好き嫌いはあれ見事な返上
Yeah, I had 150. Was I not below 30%?
欲望の果て確かに見せてもらったぞ
I'm pretty sure that was 30 though.
光栄です英雄をあなたは私を理解し賛同してくださるのですねではお手柔らかに
Yeah, that should stop working completely. Okay. That's a choice.
身に染みるようです苦も楽も同じこと命の色でございます
貴様は悪のやつ
Damage the best confirmation? Yeah. This is fine. Just that's annoying that just doesn't work anymore now.
神というのも考えものですね釣り合う相手がいないのですよね
叩き伏せようせるな切れ味を上げてゲートオブバビロン
Parry. Break.
脆いな小悪め本性を隠しきれんのか気をつけろ最低最悪のホームが来るぞ
光栄です英雄を
Do this then. Just dump all my MP. My MP, yeah. Just get some damage in.
その一端を見せてやる。
Nice. Wait a minute! I just read the name of that! I'm upset that said Angamonu. You don't get to say that name. Vex and CCC are values that defines one's humanity. It's about extended strife and struggle are important to grow as a person, and the peace shouldn't be achieved at the cost of stagnation. Oh, it's not glorify death, as when you die, you can't grow it. Learn from each other. Here, the game exploits the most valuable yet the most deprived form of love there could be, and what form of love will you fight for, by the end, regardless if it's illogical or not. That should have fucking saved it. God damn it. That's fine. This is gonna hurt, right? Ow, 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 ow. That wasn't that bad. Okay. That broke a little bit. There you go. Oh, now you got stunned! You pissed me off. Side gate of Babylon. You fucking pissed me off. What do you mean? Oh, that's my buff. Shit. That's fine. The buff, that's fine. I heard her stun. Okay, she's stunnable now. No no. No, wait, no. There's no way. There's no way! No! GG's? GG? That's it? That's the best you can do? It's fucking over, bro. It's over. That's it. That's it. Talk of the origin. Okay, at least twice. True. I just... This shit just constant frozen for a fucking loop. Like, damn, that's it. Oh, that laugh makes me smile ear to ear. Now I get how Enkidu feels in that one strange fake special when he's like just listening to him laugh. No, I get how Enkidu feels, bro, when Gil laughs. I 100% get it. I get it. Bro's laugh puts a smile on my face. I fucking get it. I get it. Kiara, listen. You were fucking weird. Now go die. Yeah, I'm working on it. No second phase? I'm expecting a second phase, man. I'm worried. Okay, no, it's off. Demon banished. They stabbed her in the VA booth too, clearly. Damn. I don't trust this chat. I'm gonna be honest, I don't fucking trust this. I don't try. I would love to trust you, game, but I quite literally do not. I fear there could be a second phase. I don't trust you until I fucking see the credits. I really don't. It's over. Mastermind that sent this Holy Grail war awry. Session is defeated. Episode Sakura and Bibi, taking over the Moonsun, attained godhood. This made human, along with Gilgamesh, brought her to her knees. Your love dies with you. Family altar, you piece of shit. Goddamn. You're fucking right. This one is for that was family altar, actually. You're fucking right. Either towed to the door? Probably. It's pain. It's pain.
私が勝とうが負けようが最高の快楽が得られるはずだったのにこれっぽっちも心地よくありません。こんなに寂しいのは地上で体を殺されて以来。いえ、そのなぜ私が倒されるのでしょう。私は間違いなく神の座に登った。
Words carry feebly. Kiara, death's door, utters a final delirious ramble.
何？分かっていなかったのか？確かに今のお前は全能だ。人間相手では負ける道理がないだろう。しかし、その人類の中でただ一人、お前では殺せない者がいる。
It's
他に
true.
もない。あいつだ。
It's true.
お前はアルターエゴだけではなく、BB とサクラまで取り込んだ。いや、彼女たちの力を元にした。ゆえに、お前はあいつにだけは全能を振るうことができない。なぜかだと？は、語るまでもない。核として取り込まれた彼女たちは、自らの恋を守るために、お前の中で必死に逆らい続けていたのだからな。
Defeated by love.
そんなこと。
You didn't ask.
なぜ教えなかったのです。
Rather the one who claimed to have more love than anyone got best of someone's individual love. That's to be expected. You try to love everyone, you end up loving no one. So of course her love would lose to lips and melt these love for Hakunen. Exactly. 100%. Yeah, of course it lost. This is the one thing you're trying to attain the most because you don't know how to fucking attain it.
いや、何？この星で唯一自分を打倒しうる敵がいる。それを承知で挑戦を受け入れるとは、バカな女だと思ったが。
So damn, you're dumb, but damn.
バカを上回るアホだったと最悪だ。
Oh, he loves
自分の弱
this.
点に気づかないまま、自信満々に正面から戦ったのだから。
知っていたら戦いません。適当な領域に飛ばして
Yep.
領域ごと破棄していましたのに。
Can't do a damn thing by yourself in the end.
でもそれも素敵なことですが。
I'm nothing like you! What?
救世主でもなく同じ女に倒されたなんて。
I was mean just by like the fact you were beaten by a woman. If you just mean that, then fair enough. But like, I'm nothing like you!
本当に男女の仲は不思議なもの。ムーンセルが手を焼くのも 当然と言えましょ
Yeah, I assume and hope it's in a literal sense. Cause like, nothing like you. Night fades from Kyoto's eyes. Her core has been completely destroyed. Moonsa's power is preserving her from form for now. That'll run out soon. I see here only the afterimage of Kyoto Szechuan. Which means Sakura and Bibi.
システムの不正終了を確認しました。リブートします。異常の原因である外部生態回路を破棄。稼働可能の管理システムを検索。発見。接続します。
Maybe I'd buy disaster, but I'm no psycho.
ヌーンセル再起動成功しました。全桜システムが凍結していた人類への干渉を再開します。文明の崩壊まで7日間を予定。その結末の全データをセッション員キアラにその命令は破棄されました。汚染された中枢および裏側はすべて初期状態にリセット。いえ。
Now hold on.
不正に招かれたマスターを正常座標に戻した後、再セッティングに移行します。
He said, set us back first. Don't think it's lost here.
先輩、急いで中枢から脱出してください。ムーセルの自浄機能が働きます。
But what about BB and Melt and Lip? It's Sakura. Who's points to Sakura? It's great. Can't see her, but now I know she's safe.
はい、先輩のおかげです。今は緊急措置としてムーンセルの制御を任されています。ムーンセルの初期化手続きを見届けたらすぐにそちらに行きますね。だから早く。
Alright. What about BB? Is BB with her?
彼女は私より長くキアラのプログラムに侵されていたから。
目的の宝が手に入らぬ苛立ちはわかるが、今は耐えよ。貴様が死んでは次の機会まで失われよう。
What he's right. God damn it.
ムーンセルは事情レベルを5に設定。初期値にないデータは全てパージされます。
When Gil's right, he's right, which is a lot of the time that he's right.
中枢から手さえすれば外界へのパスは簡単に通せますから。
Alright. We're pressed for time. Moonsa's core area includes both this space and the path that led to it. Just have to run for it. Get caught in the purge, you will earn yourself a laugh at our expense. Before we can leave. Anderson?
かくして魔王は倒され、少女はあるべき現実に立ち戻るか。やはり凡作になったな。
Anderson?
安易だ。王道だ。何のひねりもない。世にあまたある消費娯楽。誰の心に残ろうか。
As barking as he does, doesn't leave Kyoto's side. Master's defeated, their son always goes down with them. Still, I can't but feel like Anderson was supporting us from the beginning and all the way till the end. Just leaving him behind here is a bit...
ん？なんだ？まだいたのか？骨の髄まで善良な女なのか？よせ
The
よせ。
villains
それ
win?
では
Bruh.
気づかれるぞ。
If you want that, go watch Infinity War, bro. I mean, that's what he wanted?
あい
Maybe.
にく俺からお前に送る言葉はとっくに品切れだ。さっさと出ていけ。くだらん結末を見せつけた女の顔なんぞ見たくもない。それとも、ここで俺と共に消えるか。
His mind seemed set. I turn away and run from the core. Though it pains me. I don't know, I thought he was gonna have some, like, last thing or something, I don't know.
敗者の傷に塩まで塗るとは、全くの凡夫、全くの三流役者だ。
Commoner.
しかし、
Oh?
名書か悪書かなど、読者の遍歴によって変わるもの。
True?
その基準で評するのなら、やはり毒が強すぎるな。少年少女の恋が勝つのだ。
Yeah.
俺にはいささか 眩しすぎる結末だ。
This just isn't your ideal ending, Anderson. That's all it is. It's just not your ideal ending, but it's not a bad one. So he's not too mad. He's not too mad. Yeah, I'm gonna save. This. What do you mean? There's another one. What do you mean? There's another point of no return? Shut about that. Wait. What do you mean? There's another one of no return? I'm scared.
ほう、さくらも手際がいいではないか。この通路は表側への直通だ。先に進めば貴様は正しい時間軸に復帰できよう。
That was the plan.
問題は時間だな。中枢の初期化に巻き込まれる前にこの通路を駆け抜けなければならん。
Hmm.
慌ただしいことになったが、これも俺と貴様らしい土壇場よ。では走れマスター。明快
走れ。
な脱出と行こうではないか。
Go back again. It's important. What do you mean? Oh, okay, sure.
そう硬くなるな、ミグル。
I'm like, what? I'm like, wait, what do you mean go back again? I'm confused. I'm scared. What do you mean? But okay. Time roads are halted in this area. Second, the world outside equates to tens of thousands having passed here. This is our brink.
まだ息があるのか。往生際が悪いな、キアラ。どうせ助からんのだ。さっさと楽になれ。
言われずともそのつもりですが、このままでは死んでも死にきれません。アンデルセン、質問に答えてください。
あ？質問だと？お前にわからないことがあるのか？ムーンセルと繋がったのだ。すべての答えは手の内だろうに。
そうでもありません。ムーンセルは人の感情には疎いですから。あなたは先ほど言いました。私は少年少女の恋に敗れたと。私にはそれがわからない。愛が何であるかは知っています。でも恋が何であるか知る機会がありませんでした。知っているのなら教えてください。恋とはどんなものなのか、愛とは何が違うのかを。
そんなことも知らないのか。やばいな。笑い死にしそうだ。まさかこの世で最もみだらな女がこの世で最もウブだったとは。
アンデルセン、
今のは悪かった。確かに笑い事じゃない。
True.
詫びの代金だ。答えてやろう。愛は求める心、そして恋は夢見る心だ。
Yep.
夢見る。
恋は現実の前に折れ、現実は愛の前に歪み、愛は恋の前では無力になる。それが真っ当な男女の関係だ。死ぬ間際だが、それこそ心に刻んで反省しろ。
Your mouth twists into a bitter smile. Though she's saying, it's so obvious. Thinking about it now, it never occurred to me in my entire life. It all begins to deteriorate. Reality is that her destruction will only take a second. And in this place, she has a few extra minutes.
これであなたも解放されますね。生成したのではなくて、女嫌いの三流物書きさん。
なんだその勘違いは。 お前は本当に男の感情が読み取れないダメ女だ。今我が胸に飛来したものは無念だけだ。お前という主役を幸福な結末に持っていけなかった。
なぜあなた、散々私のことを罵倒していたではないですか。醜いとか、毒婦だとか。
言ったとも。そしてそれらは全て真実だとも。お前は女の性の結晶。地獄のドブより汚らしい鼻をつまんでいなければ近くになんぞいられない女だ。だがそれが何だ。女とはそういうものだ。男だってそういうものだ。俺はただの一度もお前を嫌いと口にした覚えはない。努めてそれだけは滑らすまいと魂をかけていたからな。
はあ、そういえばそうでした。でもどうしてあなた女が嫌いではなかったんですの？
それも違う。俺は人間を愛さないだけだ。これだから千慮な読み手というやつは始末に負えん。
Hmm?
作者にしかわからないこだわりもどうかと思いますが。
True.
黙れ父魔人め。仕方がない。長くなるが話してやる。俺もこれでは消えきれん。
Innocence showed a slump of disappointment, the vitriol rolls. And that's how Innocent began, finally at the very end, telling his own story.
昔俺が物書きなどになって人生をドブに捨てる前の話だ。たまさか街で見かけた一人の少女の生き方に愛を知った。幼くして両親に見捨てられ世間に疎まれた少女はしかし憎しみの心を持たなかった。幸福をかけらも知らぬ身でありながら多くの人間を慈しみ導いたのだ。迫害に満ちた己が人生の悲しみを一切口にすることなく、俺の特技は人間観察だ。少女を見つめ語り合い信頼を経て6年の月日の末ようやく本心を聞いた。その体中擦り傷だらけの少女はこう言った。人生は辛くはないと。人生は憎くもないと。なぜならいつか幸福が訪れると。温かさなど無縁だった体で人々の温かさを信じて夢見るように少女は微笑んだ。春を待つ寒い夜のことだ。俺はその言葉に愛という言葉が想像上のものではないことを知った。この少女のあり方自体が愛と呼ばれる奇跡なのだと認めざるを得なかった。少女に触れることはできなかった。俺はろくでなしの非人間だからな。あの少女にはふさわしい男がふさわしい幸福が待っていると信じていた。数年が経って少女は富豪の家に妻として迎えられた。その富豪は俺の古くからの友人でもある。徳の高い男だった。あの男なら間違いないと安堵した。これで全てが報われるのだと。その日は高い酒を飲んで祝ったものだ。少女の無残な遺体が町外れに捨てられていたのは7日と経たなかった春の朝のことだ。何があったのかなど俺には知る由もない。少女に非があったのか男に非があったのか。俺が友人と思い込んでいた男はただの畜生だったのか。今ではもうどうでもいいことだ。 ただ事実として我々は誰もが醜いということを知った。人間の世界において愛は存在せず役に立たない。その時に誓った。もう二度と俺は人間を愛すまいと。
Uh, wow. That's really sad. I can't even say then that I blame him. That's the conclusion he came to. In contrast with Kiara's. That's the reason why Anderson doesn't recognize love. However,
だがお前はもはや人ではない。それ以外の化け物になり下がったのだろう。ならばそれも悪くはない。お前が神であるのなら愛してやるのも一興だ。
yeah, no, I really can't blame him. Surprise comes after some usual vitriol. As it lifts Kiara's hand and kisses it on the back. It's about Kiara being deteriorated up to her wrist. As though with slight nuanced grace. Not just Kiara. I'm at a loss for words too. I just witnessed an earth-shattering confession of love.
私もぐちゃぐちゃな中身ですけど、あなたも同じくらい複雑怪奇な性格ですのね。
Yes, they were, huh?
当然だ。そうでいなければ死んだ後も物書きなんぞやっていられるか。
His merciless tongue brings a wry smile to Kiara Seshuan's face. He seems gentle, like an innocent girl awaiting the arrival of spring.
本当、私が敗れるのも、自分の信者第一号がこんな嫌味男だなんて、所詮は私も三流ですのね。
New all-time pair? I don't know. I don't know. Junako and Karna are pretty good.
なんだ、人の常時を覗き見るなぞ、無粋な奴らだ。
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
さっさと行け。同情も感想も無用だ。大団円ではなかったが、これはこれで納得のいく筋書きだったからな。お前たちはキアラを憎むがいい。あの女は本当に心底からの土下座だ。許される価値はない。
I was never gonna reconsider. Don't worry about that one, pal. I was never gonna reconsider saving her at any point. Or even thinking about it. No, uttering the words, I'm surprised they even uttered the words saying that. I was never gonna reconsider. Top 10 was good. Honestly, fair. He's really growing on me.
だが、どのような人間であれ、己が幸福のために人生をかけるのであれば、俺には尊い光に見える。
And honestly, Anderson, I can't blame you for that. That's fair.
幻のような、取るに足りない小さな明かりでも、温かい最後の明かりに見えるのだ。これはそれだけの話だ。これはキアラの物語だったが、俺の読みたかった物語でもある。かくして筆は折れ、物書きは忘れ去られる。なんと清々しいことか。さらばだ、 悩み多き少年少女。せいぜい人に恋し、愛に迷い、生に苦しむがいい。無駄に使える時間はないぞ。
So long, Anderson. It was a good talk. The following is master, the servant disappears too. You got Sasha and Anderson. Final page closes the culprit's story. There's nothing left here. Like Anderson said, so time to waste. I take off, racing towards my own story. Do I go back again just in case? Yeah, it's third SG. Oh shit. I'm very scared to look at this. Yep, that's 3. Okay, nice. Should I read that now then? We should probably read that now then. Because I don't know if we get a chance to read it later, so... Yeah, read it now? Yeah. Alright, so... Sui! Thank you. So that's... Let's see. It's Ronnie's full SG then. Tsuka's full SG. Lips, Jinako's, Elizabeth, Melts, not Gil, BB, and Kiara Seshuan. Oh. Episode. Okay, she's something else. So, first off, let's do the usual.
166センチです。アンデルセンと並ぶと余計に大きく見えてしまいますね。最後に測ったのは確か49キロですが知りたければ抱き上げてくださいますか？
She says 49, but it says 53, so I don't know.
96、58、86でしたか？ですが
Yeah, you know, usual. Your home? Your weak point? Alright, bro. Your birthday?
年は重ねたくないものですね。
Right, because you're probably like in your 40s or 50s. Your fetishism.
何かに固執するのは私ではなく相手の方。私はそれを答え受け止めるよう尽くしましょう。
What do you look for in a partner?
多くを求めはいたしません。ただどこまでも貪欲に私を愛していただきましょうか。
Your favorite color of underwear.
清楚な雪の白か妖艶な漆の黒か女ですもの。それくらい使い分けますわ。
I suppose. How do you spend your free time?
悩める方々のお相手をしておりますが、たまには読書も悪くないと今になって思うのです。
Your first SG. Kiara Session's SG. An instinctual temptation that goes against reason. Being that I can fix her camp? Probably. The answer is no, you can't. Pheromone is a general term for a substance created and emitted from the bodies of animals to affect the behavioral and psychological states of others from the same species. Put simply, a special constitution that's easier to love. Kiara Seshuan was a graceful individual, but was born with a constitution that was at odds with her personality. She had vowed to liberate others from earthly desires, but her constitution attracted many in the wrong way, and was confronted with reality every time. Instinct spoils reason. Desires burn away ideals. Kiara, having been shown that humans are mere animals, yet accepting that she devotes her life to converting them, eventually decided to head for the Moon Cell, to the Holy Grail War. Also, the word for vow in Sanskrit is... I can't read that. A promise, an oath that a bodhisattva takes for the sake of enlightenment and the salvation of all living things. To become a bodhisattva, fucking weird ass word, one must take 4 vows, also known as the complete vows. pure vows will harbor power, eventually turning the Bodhisattva into a Buddha. Indeed, sure is interesting, but like, bro, these words fucked me up. The second SG, Kiara Szechuan's SG. Kiara's ideal of wishing for all humans to love equally without being held down by prejudice, which is philanthropy. Philanthropy. There you go. Naturally, this includes the denial of conflict in both religious teachings and ideology. Conflict between those of differing religious views and the like would be the absolute most disgraceful to her. It's likely because this ideal of hers was too strong that her servant Anderson ended up with no means of attack. Bruh, that's funny. That's really funny. Demonic Bodhisattva. That woman's true SG, or Secret Garden. She desires to be loved by every soul on earth and to convert them into her own personal pleasure. There's no fear or hatred, only the name of the demon who invites the end simply for her own comfort. Though Bodhisattva once referred to Sakyami's past life, it has now come to refer to one who seeks enlightenment and salvation for all life. Continuing to honor their vows for life as bodhisattvas and finally becoming Buddha, the truth of this world. Kiara Szechuan may be a Buddha made of selfish desires, but judging it as evil would also be selfish. In her world, one cannot view themselves as evil. And from a cosmic perspective, her idea of salvation is a natural conclusion for intelligent organisms. From a third-party perspective, the ultimate victor atop the heavens on the near side of the moon's intentions would be good, but their actions would be evil. Kiara's existence is the exact opposite. She is not evil, but a bodhisattva that's an enemy to all things blessed with intelligence. A woman who could be called the incarnation of desire, who set the moon ablaze. Too horny for the moon. And the last one that's this episode. All the world's desire. Angamanu CCC. In her free time, she enjoys reading books. It implied that when she was bedridden as a kid, reading ends and fairy tales was her biggest comfort, which is what led to her enjoying reading in general. Then that scene between the two of them, we saw, and how in the end they were both equally messed up in different ways. And that adds a lot more to the dynamic. But yes, her fucking noble phantasm. The name make me mad. All the world's desire. Angamanu CCC. So, because Angamanu is all the worlds, what does CCC even stand for then? I'm really curious what this stands for. Because that means the world's desires. Anima Atarax is basically evil and dark versus Buddhist chants. Bruh. Noble phantasm with the demonized Kiara Szechuan. By absorbing two alter egos and utilizing the moon cell, Kiara Szechuan turned into a demon. She turns into an Earth Mother, accepting all of humanity's desires and at the same time becoming a sacrifice to them. An existence similar to the man-made demon who was accused as a demon and honored as a sacrifice to prove the evil of mankind. So she really is on a similar level to Angamanu, huh? Which is why it's obviously called that. Becoming the outlet for all of mankind's desires, she uses her code cast Banshoku Yutai to invite people's souls, billions of them, creating a maelstrom of pleasure. That maelstrom melts those possessing intelligence, sedimenting their lives into a single moment. It's the birth of a fleeting but eternal pure land of bliss. This maelstrom of pleasure is effective on any being with intelligence, regardless of its structure. It's not a noble phantasm restricted to this world. And that'll do it. That is the last SG we can read. Let's go! Get the fuck out of here. In a way, it's true. In a way.
俺がいながら初期化に飲まれるなど。
Of course not.
それは404光年とされ
Huh?
る理論防壁。
CCC stands for Cursed Cutting Crater, which is BB's own phantasm. That got converted into her own MP when she took BB inside her. I see. So Fate Extra Cursed Cutting Crater. Fair enough.
待ってください。今10億8000万のショートカットを作成して。
Sakura.
この局面で女に頼るとは俺の鈍りも極まったものだ。次に眠る時あれば少しは体を切り替え
God damn it, Gil.
なので急げ。
Damn, I'm relying on women? Shit, I really have gone soft. Alright. Next time, I'm not letting this shit happen. Oh god, it's coming. Sexist Gil just one more time, huh? Wait.
あれが写しよと隠れよを隔てる境界。あの先が貴様の住む現実だ。
I have no more words. Listen, just once, alright? He can get away with it just this one time, alright? We made it! Let's get inside. Once we... Wait. This is a barrier. How do we get in?
無論押し通る。城門ならば鍵があるが、壁ならば破るのみ。下がっていろ。手荒く行くぞ。
He's like, blast the shit to smithereens! Use every treasure you got! Sparks fly from Gilgamesh's strikes. What's the barrier? This edge of the world to crack slightly. Which continues the unrelenting blade wallop. A little more of this might break the barrier. But... yeah, it's coming!
コンマの差で間に合うのだが、分かっているとも。見せ場は貴様に譲ってやろう。これでも最低限の空気を読む男だ。
Thank you, but I don't... Thank you, man, but come on. Your installation wave looms so close. Your game works without rushing. Just surrender the barrier with an unshaken composure. Still believing that someone has his back. Which means... Uh-huh. BB!
本当に情けないわね、白い方は。ショートカットを作るだけで精一杯なわけ。
That's what I just said! BB! Oh my god! Thank goodness! She's alive and well! You stopped the reinitialization wave for us!
さすがにこれきついですね。私もまだ体が残っていればうまくごまかすことぐらいできるんでしょうけど。
True, but you know, I don't want to keep calling all of them Sakura, you know? It's better to help them stand out as individual people. Oh shit, BB, please don't. BB? His body is being disassembled by the red waves. And advancing into the crimson. I want to pull her to safety. I can't get close. That barrier BB put up isn't just holding back the reinstallation wave. Stop me from going back to her.
当然じゃないですか。私が何のために死体に鞭打って戻ってきたと思っているんです。本当に嫌だったけど、先輩を助けるために我慢してやってるんです。ここで後戻りされたら意味がありません。
BB's falling apart. Info spirituals left of her body disappearing. And Hawk and Gamma all alone have been whittling away at her body this entire time. She's about to disappear.
いいんですってば。私は元からないものでした。だからどんなに傷ついたって
True.
へっちゃらだった。ないんだから痛みも傷もつかないって理屈です。無理めな自己改造だってノープロブレム。全然辛くはありませんでした。
That's a lie. Look how cruel in the path she's taken has been. Not that when she took over the moon cell, she was fully aware that it would break her. So it makes this infuriatingly frustrating. I mean, I don't understand. I never asked her to do all that for me. I never asked her to bear all this pain for me.
ああ、それがわからないのは当然です。先輩、大したことしてくれなかったし、いまいち冴えない人だったし。うん。でも、それが嬉しかった。選ばれた才能ある人間が輝かしい手を差し伸べて選んでくれるより、どこにでもいるあなたが精一杯の言葉で笑ってくれたことが私たちには嬉しかった。私が夢見るにはそれだけのことで十分でした。
He says that was enough for her. I was referring to the old days back in the infirmary. We did was spend the days chatting. That was enough for her to make an enemy of the entire world.
もう限界ですね。ああ、かっこ悪いったらない。白いのは笑えないわ。たった数分しか持たないなんて。ほら、ギルガメッシュさん、早くその幸せな人を送ってあげてください。ずっと遠く遠く、私の手が届かないくらい遠く、未練も夢も見えなくなるぐらい遠く。
その願いしかと聞き届けた。最後に羽化し消え去る月の虫よ、全てを使い切り残念なく消え去るがいい。
Wherever goes BB's black light. Can't may hear the barrier cracking. At this point, even if I want to reach out or run to her, he's too far.
さよなら。また今日に会いましょう。楽しかったな、あの日々は。あ、そうだ。最後に一つ言い忘れてました。なんで助けに来るのが嫌だったかというとですね、先輩に見せる最後の私がかっこ悪いのが嫌だなって。
She's disappearing. Whoever is engulfing BB, facing away from us, bracing her limbs, so utmost to stay on her ground and not look back. Fingers don't reach. So reclaiming our time together now. Couldn't save her. Not even once. And leave her unrequited. I call out. Call out her name. Sakura. That was her name when I would visit and chat with her time and time again in the infirmary.
はい。さようなら、先輩。私、あなたのことが大好きです。
I touched her hand grace against her tattered black coat. Suddenly I witnessed a time-crossed vision.
例えば、それは道端に転がっている小さな石です。何かを叫んでいる石です。でも、道行く人たちは気にも留めません。石の声は人間たちには聞こえないからです。そもそもその石だって自分が何を言いたいのか分かっていません。ただそこにあるだけのものでした。でもそこに変な人が通りかかって
石を拾い上げると真剣に耳を澄ますのです。石は一層声を上げて自分でもわからない気持ちを伝えます。変な人はますます真剣な顔なのです。石はもどかしくなって自分の不器用さを恥じ入りました。自分がもっと人寄りなら、きちんとした人間なら確かな言葉を伝えられるのにと。その時に気づいたのです。石が叫んでいたのはずっとそういうものに憧れていたからだと。それを聞き届けた彼女は言いました。じゃあ一緒に行こう。まるで対等の友人のように、取るに足らない路傍の石をただ一つのものとして接してくれた。こんな奇跡を私は知りません。ムーンセルにだって記録されていないと思います。だからこの命はあなたのために。一時でもあると夢を見させてくれたあなたのために、私は獲得した愛を使うのです。
As for black could evaporate. Such was the vision I glimpsed.
次は俺の番だな。壁は開けた。しばし目をつむっていろ。
Vision blanks white before I can even do as Gilgamesh says. The world gets painted over with blinding light. When the impact wears off, I cautiously open my eyes. Back where it all began, huh? Is this Starry Sky from way back when? What happened to the path to the near side?
落ち着くがよい。ここは月の裏側の中でもさらに隔離された領域。俺が封印されていた空の外だ。壁は破ったものの、このままお前を表側へ送り出しては説明不足というもの。忘れてはいまい？霊樹を失ったまま表側に戻れば、お前はムーンセルに処断されることを。
I know. I didn't forget. Oh, right. Escaping back to the near side poses a problem for me. Still, there's a solution. Even without command seal, as long as I have a contract with a servant, Moonstar will recognize me as a master. So?
その先は口にするな。気持ちはわからぬでもないが、口にすればお前を処さねばならん。
But you can't come with me. Why? Isn't this what you said when we met? I leave Hog and get me the freedom to sever our contract. In that case, our contract will continue. I want it to continue. Around that time, I had no idea what kind of person the servant I contracted with was. I was thinking that once I returned to the near side, I would sever our contract. I was going to rely on this dangerous servant while on the far side of the moon. Things are different now. I know about you. I know you're a person deserving of trust and respect. I know that through our battles together.
その前に一つ、俺には撤回しなくてはならぬ言葉がある。俺は自らの意志でこの空間に落ちたと言ったな。あれは言葉が足りぬ。正しくは、裏側から出ることはできぬだ。
Huh? That means he actually is sealed inside the moon cell. was like he's saying I did all this for the hell of it.
笑って流せ。英雄王も千に一度は笑いを取りたくなる時がある。そういうことにしておくのだ。
What's in a spell? I'd say you like to show off rather often, King of Heroes.
故に、俺は表側にはついていけぬ。いけぬことはないだろうが、様々な制約を受けるだろう。そこまでして貴様に付き合う義理はない。我らはここで別れるのだ。
No way. Seriously? Wait, give me a second here. Finally we got through to one another. Finally you got yourself a suitable master. Despite that, we're going to part here? Besides, what'll happen to him once I get back to the near side? Far side was empty. He's going to slumber again? For how many years? In this darkness where certain no one will come to wake him. Well, he had been sleeping forever to begin with. And then when I woke him up, no way out, so I awakened him to save my own skin. Getting back his help and finishing my business. I'm going back alone? So I can agree with that. Not after everything.
何をためらう。初めからそういう契約であっただろう。この道理を曲げることはそうそうできぬ。貴様の戦いはここで終わりだ。あとはこの指を鳴らすだけだが、確かにそれではつまらぬな。この始まりの空であれば、命がけの問答が我らにはふさわしい。貴様が少しでも満足の答えを出せば、このまま表側へ送り出そう。だが、くだらぬ答えを返せば貴様も、貴様に付き合った俺もそれまでの器。代償として貴様の首をもらう。
What? All of a sudden this? Were we going to part ways?
覚悟して答えるがいい。最後に問おう。俺にとって貴様はいかなるものなのか。
Fuck. My mind's instead of panic, I freeze up. Because even I, green as I am, can tell just how much this question means to him. When I think about it, our relationship is pretty complicated. Definitely don't own the guy. There are reasons why we can't be friends. That's that I'm not a slave. We're not accomplices. In the beginning, I thought this heroic spirit was a god-awful match for me. Indiscriminate sword-swinging murderer. You really were the kind of heroic spirit. Would have glanced at my lousy excuse for maggot self and cut me down. And I know the reason why that didn't happen. It may come off as more cold-hearted than anyone else. But as an arbiter, Gilgamesh' hand is unwavering. He's an avatar of punishment. Unpraisably by human values. He punishes humans as he watches over their history as he passes. Why is that? What needs to be said? Basically. I'm amusement to you. All needs to be said. Deep down, he loves humans, which is why I'm essentially his reward for being who he is. He's a king that laughs at man's deeds while delighting in their goings. He serves as an arbiter, compensation that one day human history will become a gorgeous motif. Associated with no one.
Wow, Mambo.
Truly a Mamba moment. Taking no vassals. A blood-curdling smile on his face, the king of heroes gaze over the world for an eternity, till it comes to an end.
見事だ。よもやお前が何のひねりもなく至極当然の事実を口にするとは思わなかった。その回答の褒美をやらねばな。つまらぬものだが受け取るがいい。
Oh! These are command seals! Got my command seals back!
たわけ戻したのではない。一度使ったレイジは戻
Yeah,
る。
like, come on, Hakon.
それは新しく与えたものだ。貴様な、俺を何様だと心得ている。レイジの一つや二つ、ストックがあって当然であろう。
Of course you did. Wait! How can Sora do this? For Sora could replenish their master's command seals, the entire Holy Grail would fall apart! I know. He sealed himself away in the starry sky because of how incredible heroic spirit he is. People go through trusting each other, competing with each other, hating each other, almost regretting. Those are the only people whose fates must be solved by his great power. He decided to watch them from below in these depths, like seemingly beyond the sky.
あちらの準備が整ったようだな。貴様との腐れ縁もここまでだ。
This can't be. There's things I haven't told him! Instead of complaining about him brutally disparaging me, instead of expressing my gratitude over him saving me so many times, I still haven't said thank you.
人の世に戻るがよい。その無様な生涯を全うし、退屈な世に花を咲かせよ。その義の完了をもって俺との契約を断ち切るものとする。先に進むがいい雑種。お前の旅ならばそれは見応えのある物語となるであろう。
Reach out, grabbing air. Yell out the name of their radiant servant looking up at me. Consciousness fades quickly, as if out of dizziness. What the fuck? Holodorexia? Looking from some sudden dizziness. Find a place of darkness. No sense of direction in this place. I walk towards where I think the way forward is. I'm probably still somewhere between the near side and the far side. Some area in the middle that could belong to either or. Oh, I see. That's not fair. That's not fair. You motherfucker. Of seconds passed, hours. Although I'm walking, if I had a door, I figures an exit. So I go back where I'm supposed to be. Or at least that's what I believe. Not that I have any proof. But no more obstacles. BB had taken over the moon, is gone. Kyoto had corrupted BB, is defeated. All that's left is to enter this door. Before that, call out behind me. Are you there, Sakura?
れ様でした、先輩。その先が出口です。
You got your hair color back.
どうぞ進んでください。あなたにはその資格がありますから。
So now that she's physically here, she's also partially transparent. Is this the cost of remaining within the moon cell? Just like BB, did she no longer construct a body for herself? Well, none of that matters right now. I got to meet her again. Dad, I know what I need to do now. We're both going, you idiot. Grip her hands, but don't you feel any warmth from them? I want her just being here, though. I will not forget this time. Won't be going in alone anymore. I want to return to the future. It'll be alongside Sakura.
ダメです。私はそちらには行けません。だって
Don't care.
今回の事件の原因は私です。何もできなかったけれど、せめて最後の責任は果たさないと。
And you undid the entire thing, so I'd say that about fixes it.
私は自分ごと BB の生み出したシステムをリセットします。それで全てが元に戻るんです。今なら私がいなかったことにできます。表の聖杯戦争も正しく運営されて、取り込まれたマスターたちも犠牲になりません。
Sakura never existed. It's not that she's going to alter the past. It's probably something different. That includes all the abnormalities. All those who fell victim in the far side of the moon. When we were swept from the near side. Felt like we were just in Sakura's dream. Which means that once that dream ends, everything that happened will vanish with it. In my case, I'll return to the moment right before I was captured by a shapeshifter. Only fear that something strange happened will remain with the other masters.
はい。表側、正しい歴史では原因である私とセッション員キアラが消失するだけです。私の場合、私が消えても新しい私がいるので、保健室はあのままですけどね。
I see. Once I leave this area, I lose my memories to the far side. Or rather, it'll be as if they never happened. In which case, I suppose it's completely pointless to take Sakura with me. Reason being, when we make it outside, I'll even lose the emotions I'm feeling right now.
そうですね。だから先輩は一人で行ってください。
Sakura's always telling that she's chosen to disappear along with the system's abnormalities. I get it. Let go of her hands, Sakura's sigh in some relief. Once again going to hold her by the arms. Sakura said nothing will remain. I'm okay with that. Even that. Still, we're leaving together. To me, that's the most important thing I want to do. Whatever happens after, honestly, I couldn't care less.
どうして先輩の言ってることは破綻しています。元の世界に戻るために戦ってきたんじゃないですか。
It's only half the story. My goal now is to leave with Sakura. Become that dear to me. I only put down Kyo's ambitions and dealt with the moon abnormalities because I got in the way of that goal.
私が大切。でも私はこの事件の元凶で。
Kyo was the one behind all this. So love her anyway. It's not to drag it back up. The moon is going to get reset and victims will no longer exist. there will flat out be nothing to blame Sakura for. Also, if a little hand-holding is enough to send her blushing, then just say it already. I want her to admit that she's happy that Hakongami cares for her. Come on already. Also, Sakura would not be disappearing. Systems and anomalies can go, but that's it. You can't make that happen. I at least want her to still exist. Maybe Hakongami can't stay the same person, but I want Sakura to forever be who she is. Not an NPC. The same as any other human. She's connected to the moon cell. You should be able to pull some strings.
でも私は AI で未来なんて夢見ちゃいけなくて先輩と一緒にいたくてでもそれもきっと嘘なんです。だって私には愛がわからない。先輩を優先していい理由がなくて。
I see. That's what Sakura blames herself. What tortures her to the point of wanting to make herself disappear. Sakura once said, "Give power to Hakongami because Hakongami is capable of resolving this dilemma." That dilemma is resolved, Sakura has neither reason, liberty, nor logic behind prioritizing Hakongami. Sakura had once shouted this. As long as I don't understand love, I can't confirm that I like you.
だからいいんです。私は BB とは違う。あの子のように矛盾は犯せない。どんなに先輩にそばにいてほしくてもその理由が私にはわからない。私の気持ちは偽物なんです。
Fake? No, that's wrong. I don't know of any way to save Sakura either, but I can tell her straight up what she's wrong about.
私の間違い。
Exactly.
先輩は愛が何なのか知ってるんですか？
Of course I do. What is love anyway? Is sympathy? Something to benefit from? The answer to that question will give Bibi and Sakura redemption. I don't think any reasoning will prove convincing. As long as a human has a heart, has life, won't be able to explain the metaphysical concept of love. The love that humans speak of lacks purity as a system. What is affection? Attacking this problem mechanically or mathematically will certainly break us. Therefore, I may not know the answer, but I know where you're wrong. When one speaks of love, one shouldn't speak of the reason behind it. I want to hold, embrace you like this. Because I love you.
理由は語ってはいけない。ただ好きということだけでその愛は肯定されていいんですか？
Yeah. If I try to explain emotions through logic, well, I failed. Love is illogical and irrational. It's a matter that science is yet to explain. That's the reason why science advances. This concept, the heart, is too blunder-prone a thing. Too superfluous. Science seeks to prove why the universe produced such a thing. That's right. In the end of times, all warmth has cooled. One day, may this vague heart serve as the final salvation for all intelligent life. 'To cling on, is to remove all doubt. Fingers intertwined. Grip her hand tightly, I realized I was right in my struggle. I was able to compete for the Holy Grail as a master. I got to leave something behind. I want to stay like this a little longer, but it looks like our time is up. This borderland may go on forever, but you can't maintain this door to the outside for that long. All we can do now is head towards our rightful timeline. The future we can't take back. Grip Saga's hand and face the door. I'll no longer be the person I am now once we leave. Until that moment comes, I want to finish this together with Sakura. I wouldn't have gone through this whole game if there wasn't. Of course. So much Sakura wants to be with me, I want to be with her. I'd say it depends on what it is, but no, I probably won't. A crazy trick? Didn't expect to hear that. If no one get mad. If it would have compared to BB, then maybe, but I don't think Sakura would do anyone wrong by making trouble. Just shaking off any lingering reluctance, spring off and into the door. It'll be as if nothing happened. Our fights to the far side, Sakura's memories, this version of me trying to act strong, will all disappear. And I feel a tug in my hand. Turn back to Sakura and see. See a woman smile, beam with hope. We're in this place again. From the original game. Slowly awaken. I think I was dreaming. Something nostalgic. My body feels much heavier. There's no trace of discomfort. It's like this weight is from me being back where I belong. So this weight was mine since before I was even born. Wind caresses my cheek. Organisms are visible to me and microorganisms that aren't. There's the sun, water, and air. The smell is a familiar assorted mixture. It's the scent of earth. So one other scent that tickles my nostrils. The soapy smell. The smell of bare skin. The smell of clean clothes. I know what this is too. After all, this face belongs to the girl I've been with for so long. To face the girl I wanted to protect and fought so hard for. Wait, I remember all that. Then once I went through the door, I would forget everything. Wait,
お寝坊さんなんですね。
wait, but aren't we in the outside world? Where's myself in a hurry? Notice I'm naked, sitting inside some sort of capsule. Moreover, floating far off and above my sights is a perfect luminescent circle. Wait, but also, wow, she woke up from my capsule. Wow, what? It's the moon. So it looks like from Earth. It's the actual moon. Must mean that I've returned from the cyberspace. I'm now on Earth. I don't remember anything from before I joined the Holy Grail War. I haven't lost a single memory from my time on the moon. And I'm on Earth?
はい、その通りです。ちょっとずるして、好きでの先輩をこっちに連れてきちゃいました。
But how are you here? She smiles mischievously. You know how her trick was. Well, I'm generally happy about it. How did Sakura make it to Earth? I figured she couldn't exist outside of cyberspace.
あれ、先輩？もしかして蘇生に失敗しちゃいました？私のことわかりますか？
Yes, that's why I'm confused! Well, whatever. I don't need to sweat the details. Sakura's here as the Sakura I know. It may only be temporary. Sakura was connected to the moon cell. But she could pull off any sort of miracle. It would be thoughtless of me to hound her with questions. Vague here, but to explain what Sakura did, basically she prepared artificial bodies for her and NPC Hakudon to live as normal humans on Earth. It means that NPC Hakudon was still sleeping in that crypto chamber to meet each other. She created a fucking replica. With Kingdom Hearts this shit.
はい、こうしてやってきちゃいました。あなたがそれでいいと言ってくれたから。
We actually Kingdom Hearts this shit. I can't fucking believe it. Okay, it was an impossible wish that I could never expect to come true, but I'm very glad that I stayed at it anyway. Deep breath and squint. So take a second, I might make myself dizzy out of extreme joy and I'm falling back asleep.
そうですよ。また眠っちゃったら私寂しいです。
That's also true, I did look at Kingdom Hearts store.
さんですから。
I'm aware of that. I'm pretty sure she didn't point it out. Maybe I have some mind at times, but put me on the spot and I'll get flustered just like any ordinary person.
そこは人並みじゃありません。平均よりちょっと上のとんでもない行動力の化身です。そんな先輩だからあの嘘の世界で何もかもを助けられたんです。でもちょっと不安です。ここは何もかも物質的で単純な仕組みで動いているのに、きっとうまくいかないことばかりなんでしょうね。
Yeah, she's not wrong. On Earth, theory alone isn't everything. Limited resources and ambitions make this world go round. In this human world, even in the face of an optimal solution, a clash with emotions can lead to trekking in unforeseen directions. Still, that's the reason why.
多くの未来、多くの未知が誕生する。怖いけどドキドキします。これが私たちの住む世界。長い時間をかけて愛を形にする世界なんですね。
That's right. Obtain neither the Holy Grail nor a miracle. Despite being summoned to the moon, rather than being a hero and accomplishing something great, I chose something expected for a human to choose. Whether the decision was correct depends on what I do from here on out. Which is why I have only one thing to say right now.
さあ、どこに行きまし ここで平和に暮らすこともできますけど、先輩はじっとしていられないでしょ。あなたはそういう人ですから。無力でも前に進もうとする。まだ見ぬ未来に恋焦がれる。そんな人だから人形も人間に憧れた。あなたの力になりたくなった。どこまでもお供させてください。先輩が夢見るものが私の夢なんですから。
So if I smile, it's a tad blinding. Yeah, I only have one thing to say right now. I'm glad I protected this smile. Even meant parting with an almighty miracle. To see this tiny miracle that blossomed from the moon smiling here.
それで先輩、今更ですけどちゃんと言葉にしていいですか？遅くなりましたけど、あなたの気持ちが嬉しいです。あなたがいてくれて嬉しい。私、あなたのすべてに恋をしています。
Get up out of the capsule. That's something to hear. I smile back. Then start moving exactly as I like them to. Yet. I can clearly feel the earth and the wind. Jeez. It slept longer than I realized. The battles continue. Now I won't be contending for something. Be to nurture something. It's going to prove difficult anyway, if the goal is going to be unending. Let the future be unreachable. For example, yeah. Let the future extend so far that I one day may get another chance to meet all those people I miss so. I'm still looking up at the sky, so out of reach. I go beyond that distant silver moon. Yeah, they would simplify them, wouldn't they? Now that is an ending. Oh, there's vocals too. Good. What? Ugh. Okay. Oh, so yeah, we can probably be besties with Junako, and I'm so happy about that. Man. What a game. Now we're gonna have slight fucking hitching issues, goddammit, because of the rendering. I'm happy that we didn't actually have any issues, like, the entire time, by the way. There was not a single hitch at any point, and I'm really happy about that. I'm happy you held out, computer. Good job. Good shit. You held out. Fucked up at the ending here is fine. It's fine. But, what do I even say? What do I even say? The story was fucking fantastic. I loved every bit of it. It feels like a real culmination of, like, shit Nasu has written at this point. Up to this point, it feels a real nice culmination of everything. And, yeah, I really like the characters. I really liked all the characters in this one. And all the twists and turns and whatnot. Music too was fantastic. Some of it was taken a little bit from the original extra, but just remixed a little bit. But that was perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Like you should do that. It's good music. Just use it again. I also love the use of, like, inspired tracks from the other games here, and they're like, obviously, Holiday Access ending theme. Also, not Open the Door, but the one in that white void. Which, god, that song. That song fucking hits me. I still miss Hall of the Rex to this day. I still miss that game. I really want to play it again. But I don't know. Yeah, this game was fantastic. It genuinely lived up to every expectation that was set before me. The pacing with the combat was perfect. The level pacing was so fun. I never had to grind. Obviously, sure, that's probably because I had Gilgamesh, but like, in fact, I never actually had to waste time grinding for levels to make sure I didn't lose in a fight. That alone gives this game so many props. That alone, like, just makes me like so much from just like a gameplay perspective. That's in JRPG. It's a bit hard. Yeah, I bet that the level gapping is fine too. Like, you can probably get by without having to farm. Yeah, that's something that just really sticks to me, is that you don't have to grind. Which the JRPG, you don't have to grind. No, no games do that shit. There's always gonna be a point where you have to grind some levels in the JRPG. I'm so happy this didn't do that. I am sad that BB doesn't get us a conclusion. Have a chance at it? Maybe. Yeah, I'm still sad that BB doesn't get a full-on nice conclusion. That still stings a little bit. But this was still a good ending. This was still a very good ending. I really like this one. I definitely won't forget this. I will not forget this game anytime soon. Definitely not. There you have it. Well, I don't need that. Saying sarcastically, yeah. And also it's funny, actually. I want to say in the moment, but I tried to keep it to myself. The ending to this game, the way it's like Sakura and Hakuno going through the door and all that, guess what? F you'll copy that shit bar for bar with their ending of part 2. Where it's them holding hands and walking to the ending. Like through a light door. Or a door of light. If you copied this ending, like, thematically, bar for fucking bar. You should no, I am not. That is the actual ending to part 2. It is Gurako, or Gura, depending on which version you pick, and Mashu holding hands and like saying their final goodbyes, walking forward, and then time resets. And they go to a time where no, I didn't slander FGO. I'm just saying they copied this ending bar for bar, and I think that's funny. Because it's a good ass ending. FGO's ending is really good for part 2. It's really good. Because clearly, they had a good template. They had a really good template. That is a praise. It's just funny that, damn, FGO copied this ending bar for fucking bar almost. Except, these two didn't lose their memories. Gurako and Mashu do. They do lose their memories. But they become normal people again. Exactly. Of course. I will save, but we now have 2 clear saves. A fic. A little bit. I don't know. It's just like visually and the results. It's. Oh, that was funny to me. I did really think that was funny. Now that I'm thinking about it in hindsight. But yes, that will do it fully then, chat. So I hope you all enjoyed. Yeah, that's true, we couldn't really. And then it continued anyway. That's one thing. Not that true. What's next? What one more thing? Load the clear data? Which one? Probably this one. The test, not sure. Oh, it's gonna be the game again though, isn't it?
スタート確認しまし
Yeah,
た。
it's just
お帰りなさいませ。ようこそ。
it's just the usual startup sequence.
ウェルカム。い
Welcome.
つものように大変長らくお待ちしておりました。
Man,
マスター
this is so long ago now.
量子虚構世界シリアルファンタズム略称セラフに作られた仮想空失礼ですが
Man,
規則ですので
this is so long ago now, huh? But enough about that. Thank you all so much for joining me on this long journey, chat. Truly, it was a blast. There's an extra scene, but it seems to run in the same save. Oh, so I have to do. Oh, so I'd have to clear it. Oh, so I should have saved over the other clear data, is what you're saying. Damn. Oh well. But I would need to do 2 runs on the clear. Well, that. Yeah, well, okay. It's alright. But man, yeah. Exactly. Thanks, PC. You did it. You finished the game. You finished CCC. Thank you. Thank you, computer. You did it. I'm happy you did it. Which means that we have our next game to start. Fate Samurai Remnants. When will that be? It's gonna be next week, of course. But rest in peace. Well, no, I still need it. But it'll probably be Monday. We'll probably start on Monday. Back to usual. A little bit. Things are kind of like wobbly time-wise now. So for that one, for me, it'll be blind. Not at first. Well, it'll semi-blind. I don't remember much of anything about that game, so it's like semi-blind because I did stream it once. I did stream it once, but I never fully like paid attention and completed it. So I'm going in semi-blind. I don't remember much of it. So we'll see when we get to that, which is obviously for another time. So until then, chat, I hope you all truly enjoyed, which you all clearly did. You all said you did too. And all I can say then is just have a good day, evening, or night, wherever you're in the whole wide world. Because that's true, did do that. And hope to see each and one of you same time, same place next week, chat, when we tackle Fate Samurai Remnant, the newest Type Moon game. That's not a remake or something. The newest actual new Type Moon game, which is a couple years ago now. Until then, bye!